Hey, this is Katie Young.
This is Josh Rucker.
This is a special pop-up podcast that we do from time to time.
I like that. I like pop-up, how that just kind of...
I made that in the car.
Yeah. Oh, did you?
I was thinking...
We stay working.
I know. I was thinking in the car, I was like, how can we title this?
Yeah.
Because we just popped this shit up.
Yeah, real deal. Because we just did this...
2 days ago.
Yeah, a couple days ago. Yeah.
But I'm going to tell y'all this. When Waheem hit us up and said, man, I want to be... I want... Like, he hit us up a long time ago.
Yeah.
But, man, we had a lot of stuff to do, and that's our fault. Waheem was like, we apologize, man.
I mean, it's just a journey. You know?
Productive busy.
Yeah. Right, it's just a journey.
Productive busy. But when you hit us up on the last podcast, on Facebook Live we did, I was just like, man, we got to have you on. Because I understand the mindset. I understand your dedication.
Right.
I understand the movement. And that's what it's about.
Yeah.
And so when you hit us up, I was like, out of love, just strictly love for the fact that it's another brother that look like us that want to get on, hop on, and like just putting in real work.
Yeah, that's working.
We gotta have him on.
Yeah,
right. Josh, you share the same sentiments.
I do. Like I said, real recognize real, man. Right. So we all got to collaborate.
So the pop-up podcast today, we talking about toxic relationships in the bad. Now, Josh, with you being like the psychology person. Like, can you describe toxic relationships, and then Waheem, you give us a description too?
Toxic. I'm big on words. Toxic. Like, what is toxic? Toxic is anything that kills an organism, right?
Kills.
Kills. As in death.
It hurt.
Yeah, as in death. We don't pull punches, man.
It hurt a little bit. You said kills. Like
it destroys. It's
destructive.
It's destructive. It's by nature toxic. So, what you'll have in a relationship, the toxicity it'll show in things like the lack of communication, or
see, I found like manipulation. Communication to have manipulation.
Yeah.
And you see what I'm like you only communicate with me because you want to manipulate me.
Yeah, it's used perversely.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
definitely. Definitely.
For real, that goes on. That man, that's toxic. Definitely.
Toxic.
Like the only reason you asked me to do XYZ is because you got a bigger plan.
Ulterior motive.
Hey man, that's the most toxic relationship you could ever get in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me, in your life. You know what I mean? Anytime, man, when people got ulterior motives, they dangerous.
From the beginning, from
jump.
And look, I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with you. I think women are better at that. Mm-hmm. Not at toxic, not being toxic. I'm saying better at communicating and having an ulterior motive at the end.
Right.
You looking like
I don't know, man.
Re-say that again.
I think women are better at having an ulterior motive at the end and communicating that, and like doing a great job at communicating what they want you to do, but they have a reason for why they want you to do it. That's their own reason.
Right.
Does that make sense?
That makes total sense.
They good at, you know what I mean?
I mean, that's just manipulation.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like the communication part, because women are communicators.
Yeah.
Period. Like women gonna communicate everything.
Yeah.
Everything. But like, hey, what about this? Did you do XYZ? What about this going on?
I mean,
what? And so because they're so great at communicating, that they're good at communicating how to get you to this.
Right.
To what they want you to get you to.
They ulterior motive.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if I agree with it.
Okay. Hey, you can disagree.
Man, what? To be honest, that's one of those questions that got to be just judged by statistics.
Yeah.
Because the point of it is because some of them ain't, but we know some
absolutely.
of them ain't.
Absolutely.
But at the end of the day, that's a dangerous girl to deal with.
Hell yeah.
Because I'm gonna tell you something. A man more sloppy at trying to manipulate a woman than a woman is at trying to manipulate.
That's what I'm saying. They're more sloppy. Like, we mess up. We'll mess up with some words. We like, I caught you.
Yeah,
but women,
hey,
can you stop by the store for me? This happened even for real. So this person,
real life story.
This is real story. So it's like, can you stop by the store and get some milk on your way home? Mm-hmm. I said, sure.
Yeah.
Just the milk. See, I'm like, it's the milk.
Yeah.
The milk is why you want me to stop by to take care of my family. Because my son, I just had a son time.
Yeah.
And then it was like, no, I want you to stop by the store because I want you home by a certain time.
Because it's the time factor that I'm thinking about.
That's how they do.
That's the manipulation. That's the manipulation. Let me distract you with the milk. Ooh.
That's why,
now you get it. Now you get it.
man, I'm telling you, man. That's why nowadays, man, when you pray, man, you gotta ask God for understanding.
Ooh,
And clarity.
First,
clarity.
There ain't nobody gotta control you by walking around with no pistols in your back.
Yep.
Man, if you would let a person infiltrate your mind, they got you. Without the brain, the body gonna fall.
Claps for that.
So at the end of the day, the whole sense of the matter is you gotta be able to protect your mind, your mind frame of thinking.
First,
when you
at
deal
all
with people,
costs.
that's why in a relationship, that's how it get toxic.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, it can't be toxic if you don't never allow it to be because you will stop it at the gate. But what's toxic is being able to a person to infiltrate your mind, because in order for it to get toxic, that is controlling things or taking you through different emotions and setbacks. That's a period thing.
It
that's
is.
over time.
It's over time.
So
But this the messed up part. What if somebody planned for that time to happen and you don't even know?
they got them out there.
That's the piece I was thinking about.
I'm thinking about that. So I'm saying, what if somebody sit back and plan like, I'm going to do this shit. I'm gonna fuck him. Over time, I'm gonna do this over time because it's gonna make him weaker. Mm-hmm. And as he gets weaker, he gonna do everything I want him to do because he's weak.
He's vulnerable.
Mm-hmm. Vulnerable.
He's vulnerable. And that's why you gotta.
And I was thinking like the last piece.
You gotta scoot over this a little bit. That was
My thing was the part about not being able to identify being manipulated.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, and I think to an extent, vulnerability it enables you to do it. I don't know how to really.
I keep saying able for being like, I don't know if vulnerability and able go together, because enabling mean that like.
No, enabling really just means to allow something to occur.
Yeah, but if you're being vulnerable, you're allowing yourself to be free. You feel like it's a safe space to express yourself.
And it's not always a safe space.
But I'm saying vulnerability requires you to have the mindset that it is a safe space because I feel like the connection between the vulnerability and the safe space is trust.
That's what I'm saying. You're trusting that I need to go to the store for some milk.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's not a safe space because this is a toxic relationship.
But I'm saying that statement alone causes you to let down your guards. It's like, oh, I need milk for my son.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You see?
I think it. Yeah.
It's just, man, to avoid all of that, man, it's like this. And then it come to niggas really got more responsibility on them. The statistics show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And this is what I'm saying.
Thanks.
The truth of the matter is, if a man get with a female, and he know he ain't gonna be 100 with her, he better make sure that he got tough enough skin or don't let her infiltrate his heart. Otherwise, he just, because this is how it go. If a man get with a female, and when they get with a female, they get to doing something, they might cheat on them and all that, and they can go back and be like, baby, look, understand, look, I know it ain't gonna do with all that. But at the end of the day is, but if that female went and did him like that, he be ready to kill her. Oh,
absolutely. Yeah. So you're saying that men can dish it out, but they can't take it?
So the truth is, unless you that man that can take it.
Yeah.
See, most of us, half of the niggas that caught their female cheating and broke down and told the world that she cheated on him, he cheated on her too.
Right.
It's just that he
that energy came back. Right.
Because a nigga can't handle it.
He can't handle it.
Because the truth is,
it hurt.
We strong.
Yeah.
But a woman is designed for us, so we gotta watch how we treat her. Because the simple fact is, the thing is about it is, we strong and we muscular and we can go out and handle business and work and provide for the family. You know, we can stay in the cold, whatever. But when it comes to your heart, a woman can get in a place.
It's like putty, bro. It's like putty.
So the thing is about it is, you have to be. That's why marriage is serious. You see what I'm saying? Marriage is serious. So that's why men, we kind of put ourselves in predicament, because you got to ask yourself when you're in a relationship with everything you do. If she did this, will I be okay with it?
How would I feel?
And I know niggas, we don't think about that because, you know, I'm a man. You feel me?
Yeah.
So you got to understand, we products of our environment.
But see, that's the thing. So I'm real good friends. I'm real good friends with a lot of women on Facebook. I can't help it.
Oh yeah.
It's naturally happen. What I know is a what I notice a lot of women post, like the culture right now is around what you're saying, but they don't feel protected. Like the toxic energy that we get is because they're afraid of not being protected.
But the thing about it is, it go way deeper than that. And I know the deepness, probably what I'm gonna say ain't gonna too much make sense to the average thinking person. But what happens is the man was designed to be the king. You can't be a queen. See, when people say queens, the truth of the matter is you can't be a queen without a king. And a king can't be a king without a queen.
Slow that down, bring it back. Let's say that one more time. Say that one more time.
So the thing of the matter is, because see, it's how it's designed. See, it's designed for a queen to be a queen and a king to be a king. But in order for a queen to be a queen, she gotta have a king. And in order for a king to be a king, you gotta have a queen. So you can't be saying you a queen and you ain't got no king. And a king can't be a king if he ain't got no queen, because it's designed for men and women to work together.
It's a reciprocation type thing.
But feeling wise, what happened is, and they go way back into the World War II and all of that. When a man will work and the woman will stay at home and she'll cook and he'll come from work and they'll do their thing and he'll provide for the whole family. Mm-hmm. But how that changed, when the war go and all the men going to war, they ain't got nobody running factories. Yeah. So now all the women in there. So now the thing is about it is, the man come to the house, he ain't got nothing.
Right.
He don't even know how to be a man no more. The woman got the job. And the thing is about it is, he can't be a man because half of the men get caught up in the system that's designed for them to get caught up in and become felonies. So they can't get opportunity like most people. Mm-hmm. So they'll have to end up having a baby mama where they can't pay half of the bills. Or they'll be sleeping on their couch. Because the system designed for them to be like that. So what happens is, when he do find a woman, she got a car already, 2 of them. She pay her own bills. He ain't got nothing to add to the table because of the system that he already drowned in. So now when they get into it, you can get your stuff and go. You ain't got nothing.
You got nothing anyway.
And now you can't go no damn well because you ain't got nothing. She got everything. So now it mess with you mentally. Mm-hmm. So now that it mess with you mentally, because you can't argue with her with that back. So what you do is you get frustrated and inside, and it creates a mental problem, which leads into domestic violence.
Hey, pause it real quick, because you said a lot. We got to unpack this.
Yeah,
you
said 2 mouthfuls.
We got to unpack this in chunks. You just gave the why behind a lot of shit right now. And Josh, you can start, because I gotta get this in my mind.
You can't have a queen unless you have a king. I dig that.
Yeah. How the queen?
But no, vice versa too. You can't be a king without a queen.
I'll say this.
I'd say it. I already know you're gonna say it.
So you can't have a queen without a king, and I say you can't be a king without a kingdom.
Oh, hold on. Yeah. You can't be a king without a kingdom.
Oh man, hold up, man.
You gotta drink some water.
Hold up.
Am I right? Well, because I asked this. I posed this question a couple weeks ago, and that's funny that you say that, because if you're a king, what are you ruling over?
It's funny that you say that, because it all come together. That's the other. It's 3 pieces to it.
Okay. Speak on it. Okay.
Then you got the king. The queen and the king have to relate somewhere in the kingdom. Mm-hmm. So they have home, they have structure, mm-hmm. They able to provide. That's what the king do. The queen take care of the king and take care of the family. Mm-hmm. That's how it's designed to be.
I want to add this though, because you said kingdom. See, this is if we're looking at pure imperialism. Am I okay? Did I say? Am I saying manifest destiny, whatever the terms they call it?
Yeah.
The thing is, in that kingdom, it has to be something that's serving other people.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Because a king is in service to the people.
Right.
And guess what? And that's how that's self-explanatory. Because a queen can't be a queen if the people don't fool with her. Yeah, and if the people, if she ain't helping, and if the queen,
I guess not. Okay.
And the queen and the king can't become queen and king unless the village approve. The village gotta want them. They gotta honor them. That's who they look up to. So in order for people to honor you or to be honored,
you have to be an honorable person.
You got to be an honorable person.
Yeah.
You got to be able to. You got to be a person that people like, a person that give good advice, a person that always give encouraging words or give knowledge, give something back to somebody.
You
Yeah, you
because
gotta get it back.
what happens is, and let's talk about the foundation of how to